Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week. Happy September. It feels so good to say that. I am loving that we're in September. I'm so glad that summer is almost over. It's still 90 degrees out. Don't get me wrong. The weather has not changed, but in my heart, it is fall. And don't come at me with your calendar being like, technically, the autumnal equinox does not happen until September 21st. I don't care. It's fall, and that's what we're going with. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I've had a good week. It's been pretty busy. Stella and I have been running around trying to get her set up for the school year, which starts on Tuesday for her. I have a 5th grader. Yeah, this is the last year of elementary, and next year I have a middle schooler on my hands. It's been a crazy ride. I say this a lot. I still feel like I just dropped her off for kindergarten like a couple years ago, but it was more than a couple years ago at this point. And yeah, it's crazy. If you really want to like get stuck in like a crazy time warp, just have a kid because your life will fly by like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, let's talk about frivolous, unnecessary beauty things that I was loving this past week. I have my little smorgasbord of products in front of me here. In the description box right below this video, I will list and link all of these things so you know where to find them. I usually try to find like if there's any sale prices and list the products at those websites. It is Labor Day. It's Labor Day weekend here in the US, so typically that means there are some pretty decent sales going around. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing I want to mention is I know a lot of you always ask me when City Beauty is having their different sales to re-up your complete skin restore. So these are the supplements that I always talk about here on my channel. This is actually my new one here that I need to open because I just finished my last bottle. And you saw it in my empties, my beauty empties. This is the supplement that has made my hair not only grow crazy fast, but has helped me retain a lot more of my hair. It also has made my nails insanely strong. Like my nails no longer chip, peel. Now I've been taking these vitamins or supplements for well over a year at this point. I swear by them and I hope that they never stop making them. This weekend, City Beauty is having a site-wide 35% sale. So you can get 35% off of these supplements. I will link them down below. I will also list the discount code that you need. I know it's not a 40% off sale. It's not a 50% off sale. So this is why I always say when I tell you guys about the 50% off sales, if you can try to buy like 6 months worth at a time, that's what I do. It just gives me the best price point per month if I break it down. Obviously, it's a little bit more out of pocket up front for me, but at least I know that I have them, and typically that gets me through to the next 40 or 50% off sale when I just do the whole thing over again. So, but I do think that with the holidays coming up, we're gonna see some pretty decent sales, hopefully, from City Beauty. In the meantime, if you just need to get like a couple months worth, this is the best sale that I think you're gonna see for the like near foreseeable future. I will of course always update you guys, but yeah, it's better than my 15% off, and you know, hopefully it'll get you through to the next sale. But I still swear by these, and I love them. Yeah, they are a must for me. I absolutely love. I don't know why I feel like I need to like open them right. I don't need to do that. I need to keep moving. Okay, all right, let's do my perfume pick of the week. The Raven from Ellis, Brooklyn. Have you smelled this? Okay, if you like me love the Bastide Ombre Marquis, this is like a lovely sister scent to that. What I love about amber scents is that they're kind of universal in terms of being a little bit more unisex, I guess. I love amber scents on Craig and I love them on me. This particular fragrance I think could totally either be like a men's fragrance or a women's fragrance or really anything in between. If you love amber scents, you need to check this one out. This is more of a spicy amber. I adore this. Ellis Brooklyn fragrances are fabulous, you guys. They're cruelty free, which is something that is important to me, obviously. If you want something that's a little bit lighter than Raven, my first purchase from them was their Myth fragrance, which heavenly for spring and summer. But I really love this one as we move into the cooler. It's not cool out at all. I don't know. I'm making it up in my head, you guys. In my head, it's like 50 degrees out and raining. But yeah, this is the type of fragrance that I love to wear during the cool weather months. It seems very cozy and warm and inviting to me. I love the lasting power of this one. And also the bottle, just the simplicity of this, it all kind of speaks to me. If you've never checked out their fragrances, Ellis Brooklyn is available at both Ulta and Sephora. I think maybe, I don't know if Ulta carries these in store. I'm pretty sure I've seen this in store at Ulta. So if you want to sniff it in person, you can definitely check it out there. But I think that is such a beautiful fragrance. I plan on, not next week, but the following week, doing like some early fall content in terms of maybe like my top 5 fall perfume picks. I'd like to do a chit chat get ready with me with like a fall makeup tutorial, things like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are gonna join me on my little fall journey. By the way, next week is going to be my fall decorate with me series. So if you like watching that every single year, and I always appreciate that those of you that watch those videos, because I know it's totally different from what I normally do, but I don't know, I have this need to like be creative and like do things like decorate or make floral. I just need to constantly be like creating or doing something. So thank you for indulging me, because I don't know, I really like putting those videos together, and it was actually quite fun for me to edit them and to like pick out music and stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of, not that I will ever be the editing queen, but getting into like the basics of doing it, I'm like, okay, well, this was never really that hard. I should have just done it or learned it a long time ago. And 2, this can actually be enjoyable. I think it forces me to like focus on a task for a longer period of time, which is a good thing because my attention span these days is about this big. Thank you, modern technology. Okay, Virtue. I love this hair care line. You guys know that I adore them. I recently decided to finally splurge and pick up the Virtue Full Shampoo and Conditioner. So this is their like volumizing line, I guess you could say. I love Virtue products, you guys. Is it the Replenish? I totally forgot the name of it now. I've talked about it a ton. I'll link it down below as well. But I wanted to try these for the longest time, and I think Ulta was doing it was like some ridiculous point multiplier thing where you could get like 7 or 10 times the points. It was like an amazing amount, and I was like, you know what, now's the time for me to pick these up, because you can get these at Ulta. You can also get them at some other places. I'll see if I can find them on sale. But anyway, moral of the story is I just decided to go with the larger 17-ounce size because I know that I have loved everything that I've ever used from Virtue, so I sprang, and also I got a ton of points, so that's great for me. So this has their alpha keratin in it, which I think sets it apart maybe from some other volumizing lines that I've used in the past. The ingredients that Virtue uses are just absolutely fantastic. But anyway, let me tell you how that works on my hair. It's really, really great. In fact, this is the very best detangling volumizing conditioner that I think that I've ever used. I really like the JVN Embody shampoo and conditioner. I think that is a great, much more affordable option if you don't want to splurge on the Virtue. But I do find that the detangling of the Embody conditioner from JVN it's not super great. But with this, like, fabulous. And I get out of the shower and I can really get some like big hair if I want. Now, I've been lazy with my hair. I have reached another hair crisis, you guys. I think that after my birthday in November, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up to about like collarbone length. I'm starting to get to the point where this is like wrapping around my neck when I'm sleeping. I'm getting it caught on like my purse straps, like I have a shoulder bag. And I'm kind of over like this length. So I just figure I'll do it for a couple more months, but I do think that I need to go just a little bit shorter, just for ease of just getting through life and not like choking myself every 5 minutes. Anyway, if you're looking for an amazing volumizing shampoo and conditioner, check out the Virtue, especially if you have liked their stuff in the past. Okay, let's do some skincare. I thought I would share the masks that both Stella and I have been loving over this past week. So usually once or twice a week, Stella will do a spa night with me in my bathroom. We soak our feet in Epsom salts. We, you know, sit and talk, and she gets a mask, I get a mask, we relax, we listen to spa music. It's like a whole thing for us. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do with her. Anyway, I wanted to share how well this Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask has been working for her. So Stella is starting to experience some congestion on her nose. She's got her mom's skin. Ooh, I tried to apologize. She's gonna have to deal with it. I dealt with it. It's just a thing. She comes from a long line of enlarged pore people. So she's starting to get some congestion on her nose. When we put this mask on her just once a week, it really helps to kind of calm that congestion down. She likes the smell of this. It has like a refreshing, slightly minty scent to it, and it's a super fun color. It's teal when we put it on. So I do like a fun design on her face. Helps to get rid of a little bit of that excess oil that she's starting to produce, but it doesn't overly dry her skin out. I don't let her leave it on for more than like 10-12 minutes. And then I do find that it does help with that congestion on her nose. So if you yourself are dealing with some congestion, or you have a teenager, this is kind of a fun mask. Anyway, I have been doing the Murad Pore Extractor Pomegranate Mask. I hadn't used this in quite some time. And this is only really like the type of mask that I would use during these summer months anyway. This is really nice for pulling out a little bit of that excess oil. I leave it on for about 10 minutes. It also helps to, it feels like it's tightening your pores just a little bit. And when I rinse it off, my skin just feels really refreshed and clean. I really like this one a lot. Murad is obviously a slightly more expensive skincare line, but everything that I've ever used from them has been fantastic. So it just kind of reminds me that maybe I should check out more from Murad, because I like their stuff. Okay, other things that I've recently incorporated into my routine that I thought I would kind of share with you guys here. There will be a more in-depth video coming up about these products, because BAO Laboratory did reach out and asked if I was interested in trying some of their products and then sharing my thoughts with you guys. So they sent me a small box of PR items. The first two things that I've started to incorporate, and I've been using these for, I think it's been almost close to 3 weeks now, is there, and I'm gonna mess this up, I just need you to prepare yourself. If you are a neat freak about pronunciations, just put on your earmuffs. I'm gonna butcher it. I will spell it out and link it in the description box below this video. The Dionysus Elixir Toning Serum. This has galactomyces and Saccharomyces ferment filtrate. Basically, this is a brightening and firming essence, if you will. I put this on right after washing my face and just like lightly patting it dry. It absorbs very quickly into the skin. This is something that you want to shake really well. Comes with a really nice pipette. And I do think that I've noticed that my skin has had like a nice brightness to it since incorporating this. I've also been using it on my neck as well. Yeah, I feel like there's like a nice clarity and just overall like tone to my skin right now. I mean, I think I was happy with my skin before. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think my skin looked fine before, but I think it's like an added almost like brightness. Not that it's like whitening my skin, I just think it's helping to brighten it. I'm also using this. And again, put on your earmuffs. Andy Minnens Luminous C. So this actually has 11 different types of vitamin C in it, and it's a 15%. So in here you also, in addition to your vitamin C's, have vitamin E, sodium, PCA, ceramide, you have provitamin B5, squalane, bisabolol, I'll link it down below. Anyway, I've been using this at night. This instructs you to use it only at night. You basically just shake it up. use about 5 drops and press it into your skin. And I think that's another thing that has really been adding to the brightness on my face. Now, since this has vitamin C in it, I'm actually not using it on my forehead. So at night, my forehead routine has been pretty simple because I'm using hydroquinone up there. So, but the rest of my face, I feel like the brightness that I'm starting to experience on my forehead from the hydroquinone is sort of now being brought down to the rest of my face with the addition of stuff like this. Now, I love vitamin C. Definitely one of my favorite ingredients. For me, it works really well at brightening my skin. So big fan of both of these to begin with. And there's a couple of other things that I'm using as well. So, but I'll do a video about those guys a little bit later on. Lots of, okay, I have one more like skincare, like, hey, I'm using this thing, and then we'll be done. But I've been getting a lot of questions about what lip products I'm wearing, so I'm gonna try to at least do it in some of my videos. This week, a lot of what you've seen is like some combination of this on my lips. I don't know if this is still made. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip liner in the shade Thrilled. I don't know if they still have this Marvelous Moxie line, but I'm sure they still have a lip liner, and I'll try to find a shade that's really close to this Thrilled. It's basically just a pinky nude, and then I've been topping it with this Hourglass overpriced lip gloss, which is the shade Provoke. I think these are called Unreal lip glosses. I really love the formula, but yeah, that's a lot of what you've seen on my lips. If it hasn't been this combo, it's been this combo here, which is not Berry Banana, it's the other one, Al Fresco, yeah. So if it wasn't that combo, it was this Very Victoria by Charlotte Tilbury, and the baked Italian marble lipstick in Al Fresco from Laura Geller. So I'll link both of these down below as well. So it's either this or this. So if you like my lip combos, that's what they are. Yeah, sorry. In the past I've said like, oh, I'll try to like link my makeup down below. I don't know. I just don't think enough people care. Also, I haven't really been like, my makeup has been so simple for the last couple of months. I've really kind of gotten lazy. In fact, I need to get back into a lot of my eyeshadow palettes. Anyway, one last thing I wanted to share is, I told you guys a while ago that I was stopping my, 2 of my devices that I've been using for quite some time. The Tripolar Stop VX, not because I don't think they're amazing devices, but I wanted to stop using EMS and focus on microcurrent. So I got the FOREO Bare, and I have been using this on like the mid part of my face. I don't do it on my forehead because I get Xeomin treatments in there, and I don't want to at all stimulate the muscles in my forehead because I immobilize them on purpose. I also don't really use this along my jawline because I do get the masseter muscle tox still, and I don't want to like activate those muscles in any kind of way. So I kind of try to keep it like in these areas up here, and then also like along my cheekbones. I really like microcurrent a lot. It's a lot more gentle than EMS, and just in terms of how it feels to use the device, this has been much more enjoyable, I think. Not that I was ever like irritated or thought that the EMS hurt, but I mean, it's not the most comfortable sensation. You know, the twitching from your muscles is a little bit more intense with EMS, but I really like this device and find it incredibly easy to use. Now, I want to use it for a few more weeks, and then I'd like to do kind of a little bit of a deep dive to it, and let you guys know more like longer term results. But any of these devices, I just know you're gonna have to use them long term to maintain your results. This isn't like you can buy this, use it for 6 weeks, and then put it away and expect to maintain your results for like the next 5 or 6 years. Like it's not gonna happen, guys. Once you get these devices, the idea is that you use them long term, and the longer you use them, the more consistent your results, and you know, maybe you can go a little bit longer between treatments. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase any device thinking that you can use it for just a couple weeks and then like be done with it for life. It just doesn't work that way. But anyway, I really like this. I also have the FOREO app. You can use it with the app. It's been a really great device. so far, and I can't wait to share more of my thoughts with you guys. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new. If you're interested in some home fragrance content, you can check that out this weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.